ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Thank you so much for joining us. It is 5 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, September 16th. You have Ryan and Rachel here. Oh, boy, we just love this weather.
I know. It's another copy and paste kind of day.
I know.
Which, again, not complaining.
And that doesn't mean Kate's not working hard. Just because she's copying, pasting weather from California, she's still working.
I'm just resting up for the winter.
There you go.
I'm like reverse hibernating. It's just kind of getting ready for what could be coming our way in just a few months. So let's enjoy and take advantage of this, because remember back in May, we were hoping, wishing, and praying for this kind of weather. And so fully taking advantage of it this September. We got temperatures 40s and 50s right now. It is very nice, crystal clear outside too, just absolutely beautiful. And then for the rest of the day, well, we're looking at another bright sunny day. Temperatures are back up to around 80. And we got more 80s where that comes from, not only for the next couple of days, but all the way through at least the middle to the end of the month, too. We're going to talk more about that in a few minutes.
We begin this.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Pulling up Pompey Cam because it is showing off our clear sky, and you can see all the stars on this camera. It's really, really cool. If you are a stargazer, man, this has been some great nights for you. We had Northern Lights on Sunday night. It was a little bit still kind of hanging on, very faint though, but then the stars were just out to play last night. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we're waking up in the 50s again, just like it's been doing for the past week or more. Another quiet, warm day today, that 9 to 9 planner. Beautiful, bright, sunny skies, a few clouds in the afternoon. Our temperatures are warming up again. We hit 80 yesterday, and we're probably going to get right about there again for a lot of us here in Central New York for this afternoon. Mid-70s up in Oswego. We are keeping it warm for the next several days. 80 plus for today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Then we have a cold front that dips through here on Sunday, bringing our temperatures down, but no rain really out of it. We'll get maybe a couple spotty showers, if that, and even that's us being very, very optimistic here. Otherwise, really don't think we get another chance in here for about another week from now. And even that Monday's chances, it's pretty low still at this point. Overnight lows still 40s and 50s, and really nothing really changing a whole lot here because we have just this very dominant area of high pressure. It's not moving, and therefore our weather is not changing. You need our jet stream to be moving things around, and we're just kind of stuck in this blocking pattern. It's keeping this area of low pressure from the mid-Atlantic just kind of sitting and churning. You got another batch of rain and even thunderstorms that's been going on in the upper plains. So we're just kind of stuck in the middle of this dry weather pattern. It's sticking around throughout the day today. You get a few high clouds from time to time this afternoon, but otherwise, I know we really need the rain, but it's not happening. So at least we'll get some nice weather to enjoy it. All right, now tomorrow, you're going to see this time cast. You'll be like, well, hold up, Kate, I see some green. Yes, you do. For if you're in Ithaca, Cortland, Norwich, you had the best chance, it's not a big chance, but at least the best chance at getting grazed by some showers. Otherwise, I think the air is just too dry over us for even these to really do much. But at least there's a little bit of hope. But even then, I mean, I still have a 0 in there for tomorrow because the chances are probably more like a 5% at this point, and we're not allowed to have a 5% in there. So by and large, we're keeping it dry all the way through the end of the week. We'll try again for some showers next Monday. We'll be right back.
Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Well, we are now in apple season, so if you plan on, if you got some time this afternoon and you want to go to your favorite orchard, if it's open today, you got plenty of sunshine. No, it doesn't feel like fall out there. Certainly still feels like summer with highs up around 80 degrees today. Lots of sunshine, dry, sunny today. Tomorrow, Thursday, a little cooler but seasonable. Friday, Saturday, 80s are coming back next week.
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, September's chugging.
But this weather's so nice, we don't want it to go too fast.
That's true.
That's true. Right. Slow down. Second and third summer.
That's right. Relax there. Well, we're in the 80s.
Yeah, we're in San Diego now.
Again today, tomorrow, next few days. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. I'm fine with it.
This is what it's like in San Diego, folks.
The humming of the mowers.
I know. Hey, I've been saying if you got...
Gets me
Oh, I
excited.
know. Trust me, that's on my husband's agenda for today.
Soothing sounds.
If you get the chance, though, during commercial break, you want to go outside, just look at the stars.
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's
Oh,
such
yeah,
a clear
look at
sky
that.
out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I like to appreciate it. I was like so mesmerized by the stars and the moon this
Past the light
morning.
pollution, but I can see it.
It's out there. It's really cool. If you look at the moon, so the moon is eastbound, and you'll probably notice a couple of bright stars. I mean, those are obviously going to be planets. That where you see right there, that's Venus. And then just under the moon is Jupiter. So that was just something I really noticed this morning when I was driving in, and really all the stars. So if you're a stargazer or photographer, you got some great photos. We'd love to see them. All right, we're waking up in the 40s and 50s this morning again, just like we've been doing every day for the past week or so. Kind of just steady as she goes. We're still ho-hum today with the cool morning, the warm sunny afternoon. Temperatures back around 80 today.
Thank you, Kate.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Tuesday morning. Man, our sky has been really out to play at night. We had the northern lights that we captured the other night. The stars, it is just so crystal clear outside that the stars are out. And this is looking east. So there's the moon. It's still up. Right there is Jupiter. So if you're able to go outside during commercial break and just take a look up into the sky and just appreciate how pretty it looks up there before it starts to get a little bit too bright. We do have sunrise coming up in about an hour or so, so our sky is going to gradually get brighter and brighter and harder to see those stars. But beautiful, that sunrise is going to look spectacular too. 40s and 50s as we are up and at 'em, just like it's been doing for the last several days. A cool morning at the bus stop, enough to maybe have just that sweatshirt on hand. And then I'm sure the kids have been loving recess time with our great weather we've been having during the day and after school too. Warm, nice, highs around 80 degrees and still dry. We still have no rain in our forecast today. Our temperatures are staying very warm too, 80 plus for the next several days. A poor excuse for a cold front comes through on Friday. It's knocking the temperatures down, but it's not going to really give us any rain. We're going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. Some of you down towards the southern tier may get a couple of very brief passing showers. Otherwise, central New York, we're dry again all the way until about maybe a week from now. Even Friday's chances are very minimal at best. So I think a lot of us are going to have to wait until next Monday or Tuesday for any real shot at rain. And even then, even those chances don't look fantastic. But right now, 40s and 50s, another clear night tonight. Tomorrow, another sunny day. A few clouds later in the afternoon, though. I think our clouds are really going to rule the sky tomorrow. But even with that, we should still be able to get to 80. High pressure is keeping us dry. That crystal clear sky. We got some cloud cover down to the south. It's going to stay down there today. We may see a few high thin clouds from time to time this afternoon, but no rain still happening for today. So you want to keep up watering those plants, especially the mums. The mums need a lot of water. That I do know. I don't know much about plants, but I know that. So make sure you're keeping up watering those. All right, here are those extra clouds rolling in for tomorrow, and then you're starting to see some green. So yeah, Binghamton, southern tier, Catskills, best chance at some brief showers, maybe coming as far north as that Route 20 corridor. But even that's a big if. I think our air is just going to be too dry. I would be shocked if we see anything more than just a brief sprinkle. More dry weather to close out the week. Temperatures still 80s for next week when fall begins.
SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. It is 6 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, September 16th. You have Ryan and Rachel here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Another rinse and repeat, copy and paste kind of day.
Yeah.
Why even send it to Kate when she'll send it right back over?
Well, there you go, Kate. Great job.
Sunny and warm, back to you. Again, I know this.
All right.
I'll show you some 40s and 50s. We're literally just doing Control-C, Control-V on everything. It is crystal clear outside. This sky, the stars, looked amazing last night. I hope you were able to maybe catch it if you're one of our early risers. Another warm, nice day. Highs up around 80. Do we have any rain in our forecast? Well, the short answer is no, but I'll kind of dig into why a little bit more coming up in just a few minutes.
Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very good Tuesday morning to you. We've been having some fun looking at the stars in the sky this morning. We have tower cam here pointed eastbound. There we go. There's the moon right there, and then right next to it, right there, that is Jupiter, my friends. How cool is that? Farther down to the south, though, that's where you'll probably see another brighter star. That's Venus. There we go. Let's see if we can catch Venus. Might be, oh, there it is right there. That's Venus right there. And then, ta-da, beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Got a gorgeous sunrise in the making. Sunrise is at 6:45, so we got a little over a half hour to go. Absolutely stunning. All right, here's another view. Kind of looking at the same direction here. This is from the zoo, from the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera. We've had a crystal clear sky, and that has really allowed the stars to come out and play. Our sky has been we've been treated to some great nighttime skies. We had the northern lights the other night that some of you were lucky enough to see, and then just all the stars. So really cool. All right, 40s and 50s right now. Beautiful day once again as we are still hanging on to summer for as long as we can at this point. It is the last full week of summer. We have fall officially beginning next Monday. And our highs today are back up to around 80 degrees. So I hope you didn't do the full sweater shorts swap just yet. You're still going to be hanging on to your shorts for this week, and you'll want to hang on to it. It'll probably at least through the end of September at this point. We do take a hit with the temperatures on Friday. We're not really going to see any rain, though. That's our next cold front. It'll knock temperatures down a smidge, but maybe give some of us a few brief showers. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait until next week for another chance of rain, and it's not a very big one either. Forecast rainfall, I put this all the way until Sunday. Hardly anything for so many of us. And there may be some of you in central New York that do not get any measurable rain or very little for the next week or two. That's because we have a very strong dominant area of high pressure, not just at the surface, but in the upper levels as well. You really got to go down to the mid-Atlantic to really pick up any rain, or go way into the upper plains. They had severe weather and funnel clouds reported in northern North Dakota yesterday. But we are quiet, so even though we really need the rain. I mean, we're in drought conditions right now, the drought watch, but it's not happening. So if it's not going to rain, at least let's have some warm, dry, sunny weather to enjoy, and we got plenty of that. One thing for tomorrow, though, we are going to notice extra clouds, and the farther south you are, closer towards like Binghamton, Norwich, Oneonta, you will have a chance at a brief shower, but I think the air over us is going to be pretty dry, so chances of rain is very, very low. Until, yeah, we'll try Monday. And even then, I'm not super jazzed about our rain chances for you the next Monday right now, but.
Well, super jazzed, you say? Brings us to our question of the day. It's the premiere night of Dancing with the Stars. Almost like
I knew where she was going, but I just...
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
I got one word. Wow. Is this sunrise amazing? Holy mackerel, it just gets better and better. We had a beautiful night sky with the stars just really out to play and twinkling, and now we're treated to this spectacular sunrise. Oh, so pretty. We could look at that all morning, but you know, it eventually will go away. And we have a very nice day coming at us again. A nice, cool, comfortable morning this afternoon. This has been great for outdoor recess and just getting the kids outside. The fall sports has been great weather for any of those outdoor activities. I really hope everyone's been taking advantage and enjoying this weather. We're taking it all the way through the end of the week. Is this heat going to quit anytime soon? Nope. After next week, even though it'll technically be fall, it's still going to be quite warm with more 80s in the forecast next week, too. We're looking beyond the 7-day.
Oh.
Okay. I'll take it. No complaints here.
Well, let's see if you know the question of the day. But,
the non-farmers are saying.
The non-farmers are saying, we kind of like this. It is nice.
I know. I keep towing that line. I'm like, it's beautiful, but it's nice, but, you know. Yeah.
You know what? In 2 or 3 months, when it's snowing,
I know.
We'll be missing this.
Exactly. Ooh, tower cam's been really pretty this morning. Oh, it's been gorgeous. We love it. The sky, the stars were amazing last night. We had a really great clear sky, and so the stars were just out to play. Alrighty, let's move it on to the temperatures. We got temperatures in the 40s and 50s as we are up and at 'em. We're just straight up copying and pasting yesterday's weather on over to today. We hit 80 yesterday, and we'll do that and then some. Many of you may actually be in the low 80s this afternoon.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
And a very, very good Tuesday morning. Oh, I wish we were coming up 2 minutes from now, because otherwise we'd see that sun poking through right there. Sunrise is at 6:45, so we're about a minute and a half away from it officially. So at the end of this forecast, maybe we'll go back to Tower Cam to see it. But here's what it looks like right now from the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera in Oswego. Looking great, mostly clear. We've really got a great view of the stars and the moon overnight, but now that sun is about to come up. A little cool, but very comfortable. 40s and 50s, no issues at the bus stop again this morning. We're looking at a warm, sunny day today. After school, our temperatures are around 80 degrees. So we keep on enjoying this warm weather, very summery. If you haven't closed up your pool yet, maybe you're getting your last dips in here for the next couple of days while we still have 80-degree weather. We do take a bit of a hit with our temperatures on Friday. That's our next cold front, but poor excuse for one. We'll notice it with the temperatures, but it's not really going to provide us any rain. We may get lucky and get grazed by a couple of showers, but I think the chances of that are very, very low. We really got to wait until next week. And even then, we're giving Monday a 20% at this chance. We're not overly jazzed about that. Look at this forecast rainfall. So this is the American model I put on here. It goes about 2 weeks, but I stopped it at Sunday just to kind of show you how dry everything is going to continue to be. And that's because of this right here. It's not moving. It is a big area of high pressure. We do have rain down in the mid-Atlantic, and that starts to make its way towards us tomorrow. But most of us will not see any rain out of it. We may get some extra clouds, so that's really about it. The air is just too dry for a lot of that to survive the trip. So lots of sunshine, no issues today. Again, after school activities, outdoor sporting games, practices, anything, you are good to go. Tomorrow morning, we wake up in the 50s again, and now you're finally going to notice some green showing up on the timecast. But the placement, it really doesn't get much farther north than Norwich, Cortland, Ithaca, and even like just outside of it. It's mostly like Binghamton and Owego and I don't know, maybe down towards like Bainbridge that may get some showers. And that's really about it. Consider it an added bonus if you get any in Madison and southern Onondaga County, because, I mean, we need the rain. So if you get a couple of drops on you, awesome. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference for you. Maybe get the driveway wet, but that's really about it. And then we're keeping it dry the whole rest of the week, and we'll try again next week for any rain. There it is.
Here comes the sun. All right. Well, here comes the answer to the question of the day. Premiere of Dancing with the Stars. All right, here's Kate.
Well, we have an absolutely beautiful sunrise in the making. I looked at our Morrisville camera during the commercial break, and we had some patchy fog going on. So just a heads up, it is very beautiful this morning. Once again, we're waking up in the 40s and 50s. A cool, quiet start to our day. Lots of sunshine this afternoon. Highs back around 80 degrees. So we are hanging on to that summer weather, which is appropriate because, well, it is the last week of summer after all. Fall officially begins on Monday, and it is still dry. Little to no rain coming our way for at least another week. And our temperatures, lots of 80s. We take a little dip on Friday, but then we just bring it right back up. We've got a lot of 80s coming at us next week, too. So I know we need the rain. But listen, can't really complain about this kind of weather, though, that much. I know.
Take this beautiful view. We say goodbye. See you at 7:25.